the Iraqi dinar's defining moment. Welcome back to IQD Global Intel, your trusted resource for clear and balanced insights into global currency movements. Today, we find ourselves at what feels like a genuine turning point in the long and complex journey of the Iraqi dinar, a moment that may well define the next era for this currency, and for those who have held it with patience, perseverance, and hope. For years, the dinar narrative has been a test of endurance. Investors and everyday holders alike have weathered cycles of excitement followed by silence, speculation followed by delay. They have waded through shifting timelines, government announcements, and a whirlwind of online chatter that rarely turned into something concrete. Yet through all of this, one thing has remained constant: belief. Belief that one day, the endless anticipation would give way to tangible results. Now, for the first time in a very long while, that belief seems to be meeting reality. Something fundamental has changed in the tone, structure, and pace of developments surrounding the dinar. We are seeing a decisive move from passive waiting to active preparation, from rumor to readiness. A shift from talk to tangible action. What makes the current moment so different is the nature of the information emerging. Unlike the vague, recycled claims that have circulated in the past, the latest updates are coming from credible, well-placed sources. Financial institutions and designated exchange centers are reportedly no longer just getting ready. They are ready. Systems are online. Procedures have been tested. Staff have been briefed. And verified communications, emails, calls, and official notifications are being issued to selected individuals across various regions. These are not speculative posts on social media or ambiguous "soon" statements. They are direct and authoritative messages calling on holders to prepare for action. The language of these communications carries an unmistakable tone, firm, confident, and urgent. It signals that the process is no longer theoretical, it is operational. Every indication points toward a carefully coordinated, step-by-step rollout designed to ensure a smooth and secure transition. Even more compelling are first-hand accounts emerging from select areas where early-stage exchanges are reportedly being carried out under controlled conditions. According to multiple credible reports, these are part of a phased implementation strategy intended to minimize chaos, identify logistical challenges, and refine procedures before the wider public rollout begins. For many dinar holders, these verified developments are the clearest sign yet that the long period of uncertainty is nearing its end. What once felt like a distant hope is now unfolding as a structured and managed process, one designed not just to move quickly, but to move correctly. Turning preparation into readiness. If you have not yet received a call, message, or notification, this is not a time to worry or grow impatient. On the contrary, this is the moment to prepare with diligence and clarity. Start with the basics. Review your currency carefully. Make sure your dinar notes are authentic, clean, and undamaged. Redemption locations will expect properly preserved notes, and taking time now to ensure quality can save you unnecessary delays later. Next, verify that your personal identification documents are current and valid. Passports, driver's licenses, or government-issued IDs will almost certainly be required during the exchange process. Also, organize any receipts, purchase records, or proof of ownership documents related to your dinar holdings. Keeping everything together in a single folder or envelope will make your appointment far smoother. Beyond paperwork, it's wise to develop a written plan for what you intend to do once your exchange is complete. Think of this as your financial roadmap. Having a strategy in place will help you stay calm and make rational choices when emotions are high and the moment feels overwhelming. Consider questions such as: where will you deposit your funds? Will you open new accounts or use existing ones? How much will you allocate towards savings, debt repayment, or investment? Which obligations or opportunities will you prioritize first? A thoughtful plan ensures that when the time arrives, you're not improvising under pressure. The importance of professional guidance. Many people underestimate how quickly a sudden influx of wealth can turn from a blessing into a burden. That's why professional advice is not optional, it's essential. Speak with a trusted financial advisor, tax professional, or wealth strategist who can guide you through the transition responsibly. The right expert can help you understand tax implications, set up safe investment structures, and avoid the impulsive decisions that often lead to regret. History shows that many individuals who come into large sums of money, whether through a settlement, inheritance, or other windfall, end up losing most of it within just a few years. The difference between success and failure usually lies in preparation and discipline. Approach this opportunity with the mindset of a long-term investor, not a short-term spender. Create a plan to preserve your wealth, grow it gradually, and ensure that it supports your family and future generations. Mindset, the true foundation of success. Your mindset in this moment is as critical as your paperwork. The exchange process is not the finish line, it's the starting point of a much larger journey. If you view this as a one-time celebration, you risk missing the greater opportunity that lies beyond it. This event should be seen as the beginning of a new financial chapter, one that requires maturity, humility, and clear-headed decision-making. The ability to handle wealth wisely is often more challenging than the patience it took to wait for it. You'll need to balance excitement with responsibility, confidence with caution. Remember, financial success is not about how much you gain, it's about how well you manage what you have. The bigger picture, Iraq's economic renewal. Beyond individual gain, it's important to understand the larger significance of what is happening. This moment reflects not just the progress of the dinar, but the ongoing transformation of Iraq itself. For years, Iraq's economy has struggled under sanctions, instability, and external restrictions. Its currency has been undervalued, and its financial institutions constrained. But in recent years, we've witnessed a remarkable shift. The Central Bank of Iraq has implemented modernization efforts, new digital frameworks, and compliance upgrades that align its systems with international banking standards. The activation of new rates and exchange procedures represents more than a technical adjustment. It's a statement of sovereignty and recovery. It signals Iraq's emergence as a more stable, self-sustaining player in the global economy. Holders of the dinar are, in a sense, witnessing and participating in a nation's reawakening. The dinar's rise is not just about numbers on a screen. It's a symbol of Iraq reclaiming its economic dignity after years of difficulty. A word of caution: protect yourself from scams. With opportunity comes risk, and this is precisely the kind of environment where bad actors thrive. Scammers, opportunists, and false brokers are quick to exploit moments of excitement and confusion. Be wary of anyone who offers you special access, higher rates, or priority appointments in exchange for fees or personal information. These are red flags. Never hand over your currency to anyone who is not part of a verified, official process. Do not share your banking details or identification with unverified contacts. And if you receive unexpected calls, emails, or messages claiming to be from redemption centers, confirm them directly with your bank before taking any action. Legitimate institutions will never pressure you to move faster than you are comfortable with. They will welcome your due diligence and your desire to confirm authenticity. The emotional weight of the moment. It's natural that many dinar holders feel a deep emotional connection to this journey. After years of waiting, often through frustration, doubt, and skepticism, the arrival of tangible progress can be overwhelming. For some, this moment represents more than a financial opportunity. It symbolizes vindication, relief, and the chance to provide security for loved ones. It's the closing of a long and uncertain chapter and the beginning of one filled with new possibilities. But emotions, while understandable, can cloud judgment. When your opportunity arrives, take a moment to breathe. Stay composed. Avoid making immediate, impulsive decisions, whether large purchases, donations, or investments. History shows that those who take time to think, plan, and seek professional advice emerge stronger in the long run. Avoid the comparison trap. As the rollout progresses, you may hear reports that some people are exchanging earlier, or that different rates or terms are being offered depending on timing or region. This can create anxiety and lead to unnecessary comparison. Don't let it distract you. Focus on your own preparation and your own process. Every completed exchange, regardless of amount or timing, helps strengthen the overall system and bring the next stage closer for everyone. The key takeaway is that movement is happening, step by step, day by day. Your turn will come. Practical readiness, a checklist. To ensure you're fully prepared, consider this readiness checklist. 1. Verify your currency. Inspect every note for authenticity and condition. 2. Update your identification. Make sure your passport, license, or ID card is current. 3. Organize documentation. Gather receipts, certificates, and proof of purchase. 4. Plan your deposit. Choose where and how you'll store your funds safely. 5. Consult professionals. Line up a tax advisor, financial planner, and legal counsel. 6. Stay informed. Follow only verified communications and trusted sources. 7. Protect your privacy. Never share sensitive information with unverified contacts. 8. Prepare mentally. Approach this as a starting point, not a finish line. These steps may seem simple, but in moments of high emotion, they can be the difference between a smooth experience and unnecessary complications. After the exchange, building the future. Once the exchange process is complete, the real work begins. The decisions you make in the weeks and months that follow will shape your financial stability for years to come. Start by establishing a secure banking foundation. Consider working with a Tier 1 bank capable of handling large transactions efficiently. Diversify your holdings if necessary. Maintaining accounts in multiple institutions can add both safety and flexibility. Next, create a practical financial plan. Set clear goals for debt repayment, savings, investments, and charitable giving. Prioritize stability before expansion. Resist the temptation to make major purchases immediately. New wealth often brings pressure from friends, family, or outside parties seeking loans or partnerships. Set healthy boundaries early and remember that protecting your capital is the first step toward multiplying it. Wealth as responsibility. True financial freedom isn't about sudden luxury. It's about long-term control and purpose. If you manage your newfound resources wisely, they can serve as a platform for generational prosperity. That means thinking in decades, not days. Consider establishing trusts, funding education, supporting meaningful causes, and creating investments that outlast you. This moment is not about fleeting gain. It's about laying the foundation for legacy. Caution amid opportunity. Throughout this process, skepticism can be your ally. After years of rumors, it's natural to question every new report, and that instinct can protect you. Channel that skepticism constructively. Use it to verify facts, confirm sources, and stay grounded. If something feels off, pause. Take time to verify before you act. No legitimate opportunity will vanish simply because you asked for confirmation. The global context. Beyond Iraq's borders, the revaluation of the dinar could symbolize a broader shift in the global economic landscape. As the nation reintegrates into international markets, it strengthens regional trade, attracts investment, and contributes to Middle Eastern financial stability. For Iraq, this is more than currency reform. It's about reclaiming a rightful position in the global economic community after decades of turbulence. And for dinar holders worldwide, it's an opportunity to witness and participate in a rare and historic transformation. Closing thoughts, from patience to purpose. For years, the journey of the Iraqi dinar has tested patience and resolve. It has required faith when progress seemed invisible and endurance when hope was stretched thin. But now, the signs of real movement are unmistakable. Systems are active. Institutions are ready. Communication is happening. The time for preparation is here. The time for purpose is now. In these coming days and weeks, stay calm, stay focused, and stay informed. The way you handle this transition will determine not only how smooth your experience is, but how meaningful it becomes for you and your family. The exchange itself may mark the end of one chapter, but it also begins another, one where wisdom, discipline, and foresight will define your success. Approach it with clarity, humility, and confidence. You have waited for this moment with extraordinary patience. Now, as that patience turns into possibility, let preparation guide your next steps. This is more than an exchange. It is an evolution, from waiting to acting, from hopping to building, from endurance to empowerment. Welcome to the new chapter of the Iraqi dinar story, and perhaps the beginning of a new chapter in your own. Disclaimer: all content provided by IQD Global Intel is for educational and informational purposes only. We are not financial advisors and do not provide investment, trading, or banking advice. Viewers should always conduct their own research and consult with a licensed financial advisor before making any financial decisions.